What do you expect from Baker this Sunday?
I don't believe it'll be as easy as it was Thursday night because the Raiders have a week to prepare for Baker. They know who's going to be the starter. They know, some of his strengths and weaknesses, and they have an opportunity to see some tape of him. But for a young quarterback, what's the best thing you could hope for? A team that doesn't pressure the quarterback and a team that doesn't take the ball away. The Raiders are silver platter. Silver platter for him. And what do the Browns defense do? They pressure the quarterback and they take the ball away. They're number one in takeaway.
They are. And Oakland's tied for last in turnover differential.
Ta-da!
Yeah, okay.
So this is tailor-made for Baker Mayfield, Skip. I believe he'll play. Do I think he'll be as sharp in the half that he played on a Thursday night? No. But I think he'll play well enough for them to win. I like the Browns to win this game on the road because I think the Raiders are that bad.
So you're starting to see the light on Baker
No. Skip, this is tailor-made. One team turns it over, the other team takes it away. One team doesn't get to the quarterback, the other team is starting a rookie quarterback. What more could I ask for?
LeBron leaves, Baker arrives.
You know what?
Here we go. Yeah. You're seeing the light.
Oh, and what number is Baker?
You're going to jump on the
bandwagon?
What number is Baker? He's a practice number.
No. What number is
LeBron's
it?
Practice
yeah,
number.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He practices in number 6 also. Does that make him LeBron-esque?
No, don't do that, Skip.
So here's a point spread I do not understand because this game opened as a pick'em game, and all of a sudden the betting public jumped on the home team. It is betting hard on Oakland because all of a sudden they're a 2.5-point favorite at home, so the money is heavily on the Raiders. I don't get that because I agree with your assessment. One team takes the ball away, the other does not take the ball away. And I was upset with Hugh Jackson because I've been upset with him the whole time for not starting Baker Mayfield, or that they would have been 3-0 right now. But he also suggested last week trying to maybe diminish some of the hype and expectations that, well, we don't know how Baker's going to handle starting as opposed to coming in and just playing late in the second quarter and playing the second half.
Right.
Baker Mayfield's been nothing but a starting quarterback his whole life. It's not like he's been a relief pitcher and suddenly you're going to start him. So I don't get that inference because I think he will be just fine starting. And you say Oakland's going to find his weaknesses, which are what? He's too short? I don't know. Get your hands up?
Skip.
I don't know.
I don't care how great you are. Tom Brady has weaknesses. You force him outside the pocket. Aaron Rodgers has weaknesses. Everybody, no matter the sport, has a weakness.
Well, you better be careful about forcing Baker outside the pocket because he will burn you.
Maybe that's not his weakness, being forced outside the pocket, but he has them, and that's the defensive coordinator's job to come up with a scheme to take advantage of things. You make him play to his weakness, and you try to keep him away from his strengths.
Maybe try to keep him in the pocket where he will burn you, man, because he's got a whip of an arm.
Skip.
Whip.
So in other words, what you're telling me, they should win the Super Bowl because this guy has no weaknesses, so they should have rattled off like the next sport team.
I told you, if Baker had started from the start.
Well, he's starting now.
This wouldn't have just been the surprise team. This would have been the shock team.
Okay, guess what?
NFL.
He got 13 games to start, so they should be 13-0 because he has no weaknesses. Is that what you're saying? You feel comfortable saying that right now?
Unfortunately, he no longer has Josh Gordon because if you had a healthy Josh Gordon, mentally and physically healthy, whoo,
well, he's
out.
We're not sure if he's even.
I agree.
And he's not there now.
And then maybe he's going to help Tom Brady on Sunday, or maybe not. I don't know.
So what are you saying? So what? They can't make the playoffs now. So he needed to start all the games for them to make the playoffs. 13 is not enough.
So you got Jarvis Landry, and then what's next? Callaway, Rashard Higgins. I don't know. That's not a lot. He doesn't. What did you say about young quarterbacks? They have weapons, right? Jared Goff has weapons. Carson Wentz has weapons.
They wouldn't pay Jarvis Landry $90 million.
Mahomes has weapons.
They went and got Callaway in the third round. Here's the thing.
They stole him.
So, okay, but those are weapons. But let me ask you a question. So these are the same guys, had he started, he'd have been throwing to, Alex. So if they're not weapons in the last 13 games, how are they going to be weapons for him in the first
Are you making
3?
a case he's going to lose this game?
I'm making a case against your argument because you tend to think Baker. So Baker has no weaknesses. Georgia spotted him 20 and they beat him. So what happened, Skip?
He threw for 200 yards in the first half.
But it's a 2-half game.
Roquan Smith.
Yeah. Woo. So what did he do in the second half?
He got hurt. He got hurt, and they had to go away from him and try to run the football more, and it just didn't work. And I thought Lincoln Riley called a poor game.
No, Skip. No, I'm not, Skip. I'm not going to let you.
It only went 2 overtimes. That's all it went. So they got blowed out in the second half,
Whoa.
I don't think so.
Normally a team that have, I mean, it was 20 to 7, 21-7? I mean, he was rolling on the sideline. I thought he was a windmill the way his arm was going back
no
and forth.
defense. I'm an Oklahoma Sooner fan. I had no defense, and all of a sudden, Sony Michel and Nick Chubb are running track meets. That's what they're running the 100-yard dash is what they're running. Basically.
But here's the thing. You keep saying you had no defense. That doesn't, because your defense is not playing well, it doesn't mean your offense are not allowed to score. So they got the 21 somehow.
Baker Mayfield was really good in that game.
No. You had it right the first time. He was really good in the first half. But here's the thing about the NFL. It has a way of look, if Tom Brady has a weakness, if Aaron Rodgers has a weakness, I rest assured Baker Mayfield has some as well, Skip Bayless.
So here comes one team, the Cleveland Browns, who know in their heart of hearts that they should be 3-0 and could be 3-0.
But they are what they are,
right? But they know. They have momentum and confidence of a 3-0 team, and they are about to face a team that is flat out 0-3. Am I right?
Skip, why do you do that?
So who's got more confidence between these two squads?
Why do you do that?
Well, because I'm telling you, the Browns, they have, I'm not saying they have a shutdown great defense, but it's credible and it keeps you in games.
Yeah.
It will cause some problems for Derek Carr, who still got some issues going on, right?
I just want you to tell me why you think Baker. What? I've never heard you speak such glory. I mean, you don't speak about Tom like this.
Baker Mayfield has no weaknesses except he's 6 feet and a half inches.
Is that a weakness?
Well, it can be. Yeah.
So what are we going to try to do? We're going to try to shut down those passing lanes, right?
Well, it's not a weakness for Drew Brees. Am I right?
Oh, so now he's Drew Brees.
Well, Drew Brees said he's going to be better than me. Thank you for bringing that up.
I'm going to be
Appreciate that.
I'm running for prep, throwing my hat in.
And I've got the added motivation of John Gruden disrespected Baker Mayfield and offended Baker Mayfield, I hope, by saying he's Jeff Garcia. So he compared him to the classic all-time overachiever in the history of the NFL, little Jeff Garcia. He was also about that. Huh?
Baker Mayfield walked on twice. That's overachieving.
Yeah, but he's also the Heisman Trophy winner. He's the first pick in the draft.
Overachieving.
First pick in the draft.
Overachieving.
Huh.
Okay.
And Jeff Garcia went to Canada for 5 years.
He said that games are similar. The guys will dive for first downs. The guys can make plays in and out of the pocket.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Trust me, Baker Mayfield, he's fuming over this because he loves to have. Please give me a chip for my shoulder, and he gave him one.
Well, here's the thing.
He's going to light him up.
We compare people that like similar in size or style of play. Why was Baker Mayfield ever compared to Johnny Manziel? Can you tell the people at home?
Off the field.
Okay, because he had incidences was very Johnny Manziel-like.
Yeah, I'm still holding my breath on that with Baker Mayfield.
John Gruden, Coach Gruden is saying, when I turn on the tape and I watch him, I see some of the skill set. Not saying that he's Jeff Garcia.
It's disrespecting.
No,
it is. That guy, he didn't get drafted and had to flee to Canada for 5 years.
Which Baker Mayfield better get the 5 Pro Bowls.
4.
He got to get the 5 to beat him.
Yeah, and I don't know how he made the 4th Pro Bowl for Gruden.
You do?
Like Jeff Garcia, wait a second. Jeff Garcia is 6 feet, like 190 pounds. Baker Mayfield weighs 220. He's thick, and he can move.
I mean, thickness worked great if you're an exotic dancer. I don't know if it works for you if you're a quarterback. I mean, thickness. Tom Brady says he won't pliability, AC.
I got Baker winning 27-20. What do you got? You're going to pick him because you're afraid of him.
20. Hold on. I gave the opening statement of why I'm picking him, and you going to talk about...
But you've learned how to do it here on Undisputed. Just go ahead and pick the team I like, because then you can come in and say, well, I told you they were going to win, so I can't shame you on Monday.
Why you do that, man?
Because I'm putting you right in your place.
I went first. Okay, I'm going to say the score be, I'm going to say 20-17.
20-17. Wow,
all right.
Low.